We are producers. We were created to produce. God in his image and likeness made us. God himself is a creator. He created the heavens and the earth. He created humans too. He created you, created me. God created trees. And when he gave the trees to us, with his help, we also made chairs. We made tables. We made furniture out of that tree. It's in our person to create. The things we have actually come to meet here on earth are things that people created. These are people's products. From our phones to the clothes we wear, the chairs, the tables, the cars we drive, the book we read. All these things are people's products. And the truth is, God created everybody with a seed of greatness. You carry a seed of greatness on the inside of you. And that seed can be watered, it can be planted to actually bring out a product, to birth a product that will serve value to generations born and unborn. We don't want to be generational robbers. We don't want to live on what others have actually produced for us, use them, and not produce something for our own generation or the generations unborn. What is your product? And the truth of the matter is, it's a mindset. How do we develop this mindset? Because it's in a world where we are so used to consuming people's products that we actually don't give thought to actually producing our own products. From the movies we watch, the internet we use, social media engagement and all of that, it's taking our focus. And the truth is, we must consume to produce. We must consume to produce. It's so important, because once we actually focus on only consuming and not working on production, it leaves a negative mark on us, on our society, and generations unborn. Those books we read, those contents that we actually engage on social media, on televisions, on radio, they should inspire us to produce ours. The truth is, they should be like a fan that should help to fan the seed or the fire that you have on the inside of you to create value. And one thing about the producer mindset is the fact that it's all about value. And we are all created with that seed of greatness. All of us carry that seed of greatness. And it's this seed of greatness that we can actually work on to be valuable, to serve people. A very important factor in developing that producer mindset is having that awareness. You are a producer. I am a producer. It must start from there. We're not just meant to come and use these things and go. There is something on the inside of us that when we start looking at these things, we ask questions, we observe, the power of observation, looking at these things, turning them around in our minds, looking at how these things work, and then looking at how they can work better. We have our own uniqueness, and the truth is, just like the author of the book of Ecclesiastes says, there is nothing new under the sun. But your own uniqueness, your own touch makes the same thing that is normal looks different. So the truth is, whatever product that it is that we are using, we can make it better. And at that point, that is where your mindset can be adjusted. How can I use this? So you no longer use things for using them. You come to use things with an eye, with the mindset of how can I make this process better? How can I make this information even easier for people to understand? It's a mindset that we must first develop. It's a mindset that we must first develop. You are a producer. I am a producer. There is something on the inside. Your perspective is powerful. No matter how it is, even if it requires transformation, it is very, very powerful. Your transformation I mean, your perspective is so important, and it's your perspective about things, how you view things, that you can actually grow it to become a product. Number 2 about it is the power of observation. What do you see around you in your society? What do you see around you? As we look around, look at how things go, we must be able to look for how to make these things better. Innovation is very, very key. And another point I want to talk about is having that idea of systems. When you come to a place, for example, you come to a restaurant, you're walking around, what do you see? You see cars, what do you see? Do you just look at how you can hop into the car and hop out? You must be somebody who is inquisitive about systems, because it is systems that will help you to actually create your own products. For example, you go into a restaurant having a cup of tea or something, don't just take that and go away. Have an eye for the background of how things run. One of the most powerful things I actually love a lot about movies, for example, is the back scene. That is the behind the scene, I beg your pardon. I love the behind the scene. Those ugly sides that people don't see, that is responsible for the beauty we see on the screens, is what I love, because from there I get to see, so this is how they make this particular scenery. These are the things I actually watch out for as I move out, and it's very important. It is the producer mindset. In developing the producer mindset, always watch out for systems. Watch out for how things are done. Watch out for how things can be produced, not just how to use them. It's so key. And the number 3 point I want to talk about is mentorship. One of the best things you can do in developing a producer mindset is getting close to somebody who is running the system to produce a particular product. It cuts a whole lot of time down. It's a very, very powerful thing to do. Working with someone who is actually running a system, learning under that person. How do you do this? You come across somebody, a celebrity or something, don't just look out for the pictures. Let your pictures be how he runs his things, how he does his things that produces the results that he has every day. It's so important. It's so important. Developing that systems thinking from a mentor, learning from a mentor is so important. They are already running it. They are already running the restaurants you see. Is not just about what you see outside, or the chairs, the neatness. There is a backstage where the main things are happening, and if you don't learn the system of how it's operated, you will think it's just the chairs that are arranged and neatly. There are things behind it. The electricity, the staffing, and all of that. These are things that you will never see on the front end. The back end is what produces what we see on the front end. What is your seed? What are you working on? As we go out and we actually go to consume other people's products, ensure that you are looking out to see to the fact that you don't stop at consuming, but you use these products to inspire you. Look for how to make it better. And the truth is, one thing about producing or being a producer is the fact that it must not be perfect. No product actually starts perfect. Every producer is looking at how to actually make these things better by the day. It don't have to be totally perfect, but having the mind to look at what you are doing and see how to make it better or bring it out is important. What are your passion? What do you have passion for? What are those things, your hobbies? They are things that you can actually make a product out of. I love football. I love, making people laugh. There are products that can actually come out of this to, serve value to people. I love serving information. I love cooking. I love doing all of that. There are things that one can do. There are things that you can look at them and package them to help somebody get value and help somebody grow to the next level. The things we've been using have been helping us grow from one level to the other. So you don't want to hold another person's progress. We are here to hold our hands together forward. And by serving your value, you help somebody get better. Get to work on serving your product today. You have a product. It might not be at the best or the finest state, but you have to continuously work on it. This is what is important. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you actually got value out of this. Please consider subscribing, share with family and friends if you got value out of this. And please, in the comment section, please ensure if there's anything you've heard today that resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section. It means a lot to me. I appreciate your time today, and I hope to see you soon. Keep producing, keep thinking producer, and you are a producer.